I mean, I'll be very honest, when you don't have pennies, money in your pocket, it will be very hard to take any decision. It's a very true fact. Thing in your pocket and all of a sudden things, just crumble on your head and, you feel like, oh, it's time to break. Getting worry is a part of life and it's completely okay. It's nothing to be worried about. But the point is we need to find a way out. There is always a hope and there is a light of opportunity. So yes, so you have to identify and you can just calm down for a bit, and yeah, there will be some ways and there will be a light of hope for sure.
Here I present you Swarup Mohanty, and he is the owner of the best cafe, but a really good cafe which I also visited and really much enjoyed. It's called Crepe Me, and the first question would be, please introduce yourself, who you are, where you come from.
My name is Swarup. I hailed from India. I'm here from last 2 years, and fortunately it took me 20 seconds from sitting, be an audience, to stand here as a guest.
And can I ask you, how you come to Poland and when did you decide to have a business?
I came to Poland, yeah, of course, via LOT.
Okay.
Okay, so I came to Poland via my work visa. And of course, I was very passionate to start something of my own. Luckily, I met this group of people who are with similar mindset and with same kind of motivation all around you, boosted me a lot, and I took this decision that yes, I can do it.
Great, that sounds amazing. And what was, before you would start the business, what was the motivation for coming Poland? I just want to understand how you transform to go for the business.
Well, it was always in back of my mind that I should start something of my own. And I studied the entire market, basically how the market scenarios in Kraków look like, what kind of business will have a good impact, and what will be the ROI of my entire investment. So based on these few factors, I ended up with this.
Great. Zian also, in the beginning, he mentioned that he also thought about the restaurant business.
Yeah.
In your case, it's a cafe, so it's a little bit different, but I believe it's still very, very hard. What kind of challenges you would highlight so far?
Well, as an expat, if you don't speak Polish, it is very challenging, of course, yes. But, I was very lucky that, wherever I was paused, I was given that opportunity to ping in this group, and some of my friend, colleague, even when I never met, they helped me. They helped me in a legal way, in accounting, they helped me. Let's grab a coffee and let's talk more about what is your current scenario and how they can boost me. So yeah, it wasn't easy, but if you find a way out, then nothing is impossible.
I truly believe that as well. And from that perspective, do you think it's just really important to be just open-minded person, communicative person to succeed in business? Or is it more about how much you will plan and how much you will just find out about the market? What is more important from your perspective?
Well, it's always nice to have your strength and weakness side by side. In certain scenarios, I'm very bad at. In terms of, if we have a lady employee, I could not speak to them in terms of, why don't you help me with this? So, it's always good that you communicate this thing to your, I have a partner who I pass on this message that will you please take care of this part because I'm not capable enough or sufficient enough to take care of this employment part. So it's very good that you win on your strengths and you work on your weakness.
Nice point. So if we come to your cafe, what do you think is the best part of your cafe? Is it like atmosphere, the people who work there, or those really amazing crepes?
I am sure most of you been to Greece. So there is one famous coffee that Greek people love is Freddo Espresso. So yeah, this is a unique, coffee we serve in entire Kraków, and most of tourists from Greece, search from Google that where we can find this coffee, and they visit here.
Nice. I didn't know that because I was at his cafe like 2 months ago. I would really recommend the cinnamon and nuts crepe. I loved it. So 100% recommendation. Next time I will go for the Greek.
Thank you.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the next steps for you, for your business?
Next steps? Well, every day is a learning for me, and it's always challenging. I take my customers' opinion on a very high priority, and of course, end of the day, I decide what's good for my cafe. Recently, I have introduced new flavors of sweet crepes, and based on last 6 months feedback, in this summer probably I will introduce some more items on my menu. Yeah.
Okay. So it's worth to come to you.
Oh, yeah, it
the
will
last
be.
question from me, the last. What do you think about EIB, Expats in Business?
Well,
okay.
well, there's so many things in my mind. As I said, we were initial days when we started this community, and where we are right now is pretty impressive, G. Thank you. And this part of community helped me, not in just of giving me motivation in terms of helping in each steps, having good friend with a good vision is always important, and that's why we're here.
Great job with your business.
Thank you. Guys, please follow me in Instagram. You can reach me, number, mail, anytime you come to me. Probably just say that you are from Expat Group, and I will give you discounts.
Yay.
Thank you.
Please stay for the questions if they would like to ask you
Any
some
questions?
please.
What inspires you to keep going when business is not doing what you expect it to do? What inspires you to keep moving?
Well, when I set up my mind that I am going to start something, I didn't thought of a sprint. It's a complete marathon. So I know there will be blockers, there will be slow days, but you should never give up.
And we had another question. Okay.
I will cheat a bit because I have 2 questions, but my first question is, what was the worst situation that you lived through, I would say, your success story? And then I will ask the second question after.
I'll be very honest, when you don't have pennies, money in your pocket, it will be very hard to take any decision. It's a very true fact. Apart from that, you can manage everything. You can ask for help, you can ask for XYZ, give me, you can even get credit. But if you don't have anything in your pocket, and all of a sudden things, just tumble on your head, and, you feel like, oh, it's time to break.
I had another question, but I would just follow with it. Okay, you didn't have money in your pocket, and that is really nice because plenty of people here, they have problems too, and they don't dare to say. So thank you to say. But how did you struggle with it after this situation to keep going, as actually we said just before? So what did you do?
So there will be scenarios or days where there will be 0 pennies in your pocket. But, getting worry is a part of life, and it's completely okay. It's nothing to be worried about. But the point is we need to find a way out. There is always a hope, and there is a light of opportunity. So yes, so you have to identify, and you can just calm down for a bit, and yeah, there will be some ways, and there will be a light of hope for sure.
Okay.
And yeah, and in my scenario, I also got some kind of fund in a very deadly scenarios. And whew, okay, apart from my cafe, it's completely B2C. So we have currently introduced to Kraków market a kind of very specific and unique flavors of hot chocolate, which we import from other country, and we deliver to many cafes. Currently, we have 15 odd cafes been engaged with our hot chocolate, and it's B2B only. Thank you.